Peace, fam, and all the good people around the world, all those who are trying to make things happen, all those who are doing things that are going to benefit themselves and benefit others. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Monte. For those of you who know, you know who I am, you know what I do, you know how I get down. I'm going to deal with 3 essentials first before we get into that deep topic talking about scarred and dominated women or dominating women destroying the fabric of their relationship with a good man. All right, so we're going to get into that after I give you the 3 essentials for health, guys. In this day and time, plant-based nutrition. This is key number 1. Also, we want to deal with that intermittent fasting. You want to be able to fast as well as you want to use the herbs as the medicines that you're taking in order to correct issues that you're dealing with. If you can deal with these 3 things and you can find that balance that you need, you're able to correct those things that you and I will likely be dealing with. All right. And for some of us, we'll be able to even avoid those things if we start early enough in life. Now, let's get into what it is we want to talk about. We're talking about dominating and scarred women, destroying the fabric of a good relationship with a good man. Understand this, guys. I'm seeing this going on a daily basis now. I'm really hearing a lot of things, and I'm actually seeing things from my friends who are in relationships. And one friend in particular, won't mention no names, won't really make it the circumstances. But to say the least, he's dealing with a situation that is really unhealthy because what has happened in many cases, so many women, particularly, I'm speaking particularly to Black women right now, but this is women across the board. So many women have been scarred, been damaged, and been in relationships that haven't been good or produced a individual that has mental and emotional stability in order to deal with other individuals coming into their lives. So in many instances, the woman has become more dominant or wants to be more dominant in their expression than the male. Therefore, they run into a lot of conflict issues because any man that knows the nature of the man knows that he doesn't want to be with a woman that is more dominant than he is. This doesn't mean he wants to dominate you, but he damn sure is not going to allow you to dominate him, control him, to circle him in and box him in and make him feel as if he can't do this or that because of the things that you have went through in your life, because of the new age of approach where the woman is said or is subtly taught that they have to be this assertive in order to get their point across, in order not to be used. I get the concept of individuals using women for all these years and women now gaining power, women now being able to really be free to express themselves. This is a great thing. But at the end of the day, when you allow that concept to bleed over into the natural relationship between the male who knows and who is in touch with his male innate hormones, then you're going to run into an issue. Because no male that is in tune with his innate hormones is going to allow himself to be controlled or dominated by anyone, let alone his woman. This is not how this works in the natural sense of hormonal expression. So women, you have to scale it back. You have to come to a point where you understand that you're not being weak or controlled, because you understand how to deal with a man who knows that he's a man and is in tune with his innate hormonal expression that is a masculine approach to life. And again, guys, you don't want to confuse masculinity with the foolishness that you see going on with individuals being or battering women, individuals using their masculine build in order to dominate, control, or inflict violence on individuals. That's not about masculinity. That's about a neurological or neurosis of the mind that's producing that type of conduct. This has nothing to do with him being masculine. This has everything to do with him not having a control over his emotions, and him not being mentally stable, and him being psychotic and neurotic in a sense. So it deals with the brain, not with the actual hormonal innate expression of the male species, which is a masculine nature. You understand what I'm saying? This doesn't mean he can't be feminine, but this does mean feminine in the sense that he can't love, he can't care, he can't X, Y, and Z. That has nothing, again, to do with masculinity. That has everything to do with the mindset of the individual. What has happened, again, guys, women have been told and women are being taught to be dominant. They are being taught to be the aggressor. They have been taught subtly to be that there's no difference between a male and a female. There is a hell of a difference between a male and a female. This is why we are male and female. Now, there are things that are going on that are causing the hormonal disruption and expression of the innate feminine qualities of a female and the innate masculine qualities of a male. These things are going on. But in an environment where the feminine qualities of the female are allowed to explore and expand and be expressed in their natural essence, then you will have a woman that truly understands her guiding light as far as to her ability to deal with her counterpart and still master that thing that she needs to master and grow to the highest of peaks that she's able to reach with no obstacles or no outside obstacles being placed in the way intentionally. Same thing with the male. When he's in tune with his innate nature, he understands that his masculinity is not about violence and physical harm to others. He understands that his masculinity is about the growth and about the strength to be able to conquer and protect those things that he needs to protect, not conquer the individual, meaning to conquer his emotions, conquer his instincts, conquer his pretty much his propensities to do things that may be animalistic at the basics of his nature. When he elevates and grows into a mature, emotional, and mentally stable individual, he's able to control and master those things. And now he becomes and has the ability to reach his highest peak as a male. Understand it, guys. So again, got to get away from this idea that you as a woman will be able to dominate a man and have a peaceful relationship. Any man that allows a woman to dominate him in that way loses a sense of himself, because he knows deep inside that he's not built to be dominated by anyone, let alone his woman. And this is not saying that he should be dominating her, but what I am saying is he damn sure shouldn't be being dominated by his woman. And women who look to dominate men, become more man than a man, you will not keep a real man. This is not going to happen for you. And if you do keep a man, he's going to be a less of a man, because you have whipped him, you broke him, and you have him at your beck and call. This is uncalled for when it comes to dealing with relationships and the proper male and female counterparts as they interact with each other. We are put here to assist each other and elevate each other to new heights based off our unique and innate biological and hormonal uniqueness as a male and female species. Understand that, guys. This push to undo gender by these individuals who are not tied to that which is natural is a foolish and is a look that is going bound to not produce the results that it needs to produce, that need to be produced when it comes to the dealing with of individuals and the male and female counterparts growing and expanding and being the perfect union, which we are when we truly understand each other. All right. So again, ladies, when you're out here trying to dominate a man and you think that's something that could is something that is natural, you are unnatural in your attempt to dominate a male or to be dominant in a relationship with a male. This is not saying that you should be submissive in a sense where you've been taken advantage of, but it is to say that you will never be able to have a happy relationship or have a real man in your life that you are able to dominate. It doesn't work like that. Nature didn't produce the male and female in that way in order for that interaction to be the interaction. Sending you peace and love. Peace.